All right, guys. All right, we've been live for an hour, and it's been an hour of talking about Eminem and movies. Now it's time to talk. Now it's time to talk about the San Antonio Spurs. Oh yeah, that's right. My stream deck isn't working. Here we go. All right, so sit down with Wemby and Steph. This is kind of strange. This is kind of strange. Okay, them sitting down and talking. This is a little weird. The reason why I think this is a little weird is like, I don't know. It seems like you do this after you got a lot of history together. You won a championship or whatever. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm assuming Wemby's going to be doing the interviewing. Let's.
My pleasure to announce the key.
Yep. Rookie of the year. Is that his people? Is that his people? That his dad? I actually never seen his dad. All right, let's skip through a little bit. Wait, is it music to this the whole time? Hold on.
Glad we.
There is music to it. All right, give me a second. Speed up just a little bit. Let's turn our music off, chat.
Yo, we rolling?
We're rolling.
All right.
Rolling. I'm going to see Akeem Ali soon.
Steph, Rookie of the Year, congrats.
Appreciate it.
Before we even start, I want to say I'm really proud of you on behalf of all of our teammates. You've been incredible all season long. I've noticed that even in the preseason before we even start that you were going to be special, and I'm really glad we, as a team, could put you in that position, and you made the job. And I'm really proud of you and proud of our teammates.
Okay, actually, I do need to slow down. Sounds weird.
For making that happen.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
So how does it feel?
Feels crazy. I mean, we've been waiting on this day for a long time.
Yeah, this is kind of strange. Like, he's like reading off a paper. This isn't going to be a conversation. Well, it's only 4 minutes long. This was made by the Spurs. I think that was Wemby, but like the questions, he didn't make those questions.
I feel like we all kind of knew, but to hear my name called is definitely a great feeling.
Definitely. What does it mean to you that you've gained this award? Your name is in history. It's the only time in your career you can win it. How does it feel to know that?
I don't know if he even realized that. It seemed like his eyes kind of lit up after he said, "You're in history." I bet you he didn't even think of it that way.
That you've gained this award. Your name is in history. It's the only time in your career you can win it.
He lit up.
How does
You
it
saw
feel
that?
to know that your name is in history now?
I mean, it feels.
You said it was awkward for some reason. It was awkward because they gave Wemby questions to ask. But he's putting a little bit of his authenticity in it, I think. Does he have slippers on? Did they got Wemby out of bed? Check the Wemby slippers. I promise I did not see your message until now. Okay.
I really don't know how to explain it, honestly. I mean, if you would ask me like
They just waked
3
him
years
up.
ago, if I'd be right
Woke
here,
him up and they're like,
I mean,
hey.
I probably would have said no. So, to even be in this seat is a blessing. So, I really don't take none of it for granted.
It's great. You're coming off of a national championship with UConn.
Mm-hmm.
Very different from anything I've known in my career before. So tell me a little bit, how do you think that helps you in the NBA?
I mean, those environments are so.
I don't want to hear about. Okay, I've said this time and time again. All right, he is him. All right, he has it. I don't know if he'll end up being a superstar. I don't know, but I believe in him. I think he'll be a star in the NBA. A lot of people always bring up like, "Oh, Clan, you give so much credit to all these other guys, but you don't talk about Steph Castle enough." Steph Castle, I have higher hopes for Steph Castle as a player than I even do for like Sohan, right? Like I do. I truly do believe in him. And I think that winning a NCAA championship, while it's not a requirement, obviously, I mean, throughout history, it's not a requirement for you to end up being great. I think that is a good indication. If you watched him with UConn, he played many different roles that they needed at the time. He was adaptable, and it takes a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of focus, a lot of concentration to basically play multiple game sevens to a championship. And he did it. He was poised the entire time. He has it. He has that it factor, right? There's very little flaws that I can see in his game for the future. Has the size, has the strength, has the speed, has the basketball IQ, has the defense. He lacks the shooting ability right now, but that's how great he was this season, that even without a consistent 3-point shot, he still made teams pay. So there's a lot to look forward to when it comes to Castle. People have asked the question, like, would you trade him for Giannis? I feel like if it's just 1-to-1, which it won't be, sure. Like, I don't think I'm not crazy, right? But at the same time, he's one that I think the Spurs are definitely going to try to hold on to. Like, there's a few players they're going to try their best to hold on to. But that's another segment for another time. Bro is a 6'7" point. He's a 6'7" point who could play shooting guard, who can play small forward, whatever you need, right? Like, positionless basketball is the bread and butter of the NBA.
So different. I mean, to win a college championship, I mean, people don't understand how hard it is. Like, this, I don't really know how to explain it, but it makes it easy to, be fearless, not really, shy away from anything. So,
See, that's what I'm saying. It's multiple game sevens.
Playing those kind of environments, I feel like you could play anywhere. So,
I mean, you've definitely been in high stakes game before.
no, I never, but
Each one was.
it's definitely a great feeling.
Yeah. So, at what point in the season did you think you were going to win it? And after that, I'll tell you when I thought you were going to win it.
When you thought I was going to win it?
Okay, that wasn't in the script. So that's that Wemby authenticity.
At the point of the season when I thought I was going to win it was probably after Christmas, going up into All-Star break. That little section right there is when I felt most confident that I was going to win it.
Yeah, okay. For me, I mean, when knowing you were going to win it, I was in the preseason. When after a few games, you told me, the game
Oh, is this the win? You said Wemby has a LeBron moment. Is this it right here?
is finally starting to slow down.
It's starting to slow down for me a little bit, but
Yeah, that's on my birthday.
kind of getting adjusted to the physicality of it.
I was like, it's not supposed to happen now. So yeah, I was pretty sure. I was confident. Obviously, you can accomplish this goal without,
I don't think he's lying though. LeBron lies. That's the difference.
a bunch of people. Who do you think of the most? Who contributed the most, do you think, to help you get here?
Definitely my family, keeping me level-headed with everything, keeping me always humble, no matter how good I was playing, keeping my head high no matter how bad I was playing. So,
Wait, is that his family?
good I was playing, keeping my head high no matter how bad I was playing.
Oh, is that his mom, dad, and sister? His little sister? Oh, ain't that sweet? And none of them dress. None of them dress like super flashy. You love to see it.
And so,
They're all
I mean,
humble.
come on, bro. We know we got our games, but I mean, to be able to talk to them about anything and them kind of guide you through, a season like this. We had a crazy season, especially as my first one. So, to be able to talk to them about anything, that definitely helped.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. You're the fourth Spurs to win this award. Us and Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
Who the heck is that? Who's that dude? Who are these bums?
Isn't it crazy to be in the same category as these guys?
Definitely crazy, especially with all the people that's been on the Spurs to only have those four.
It's really sweet of these two goats here to, take some pictures with some fans. It's really nice.
One Rookie of the Year is definitely crazy.
What do you think of our future, knowing that?
I mean, I feel like our future is really set. I mean, it's only trending up.
All right, so he's not getting traded. That's a wrap. I hope you guys know that. By the way, I hope you know this as well. Any move that's made, Wemby co-signs it. Yeah, he co-signs it. Okay, all right, that might be a little bit exaggeration. Not every single move, right? But they do ask him. They ask him, like, maybe not the specifics, but, hey, would you be willing to play with Fox, right? They're going to ask him that. Hey, what do you think of Steph Castle? They asked him that. So he does sign off on it and talk like this. That wasn't scripted. I don't think that was scripted. Wemby really wants Castle there. He really believes in Castle, right? So I don't think he's going anywhere.
I mean, from the little glimpses that we showed this year, before you and Fox went out, to add that, in our back pocket for next year plus more.
I think that's just common knowledge. WoClan insider info. No, I think that's common knowledge that Wemby signs off on these. I'm pretty sure you could probably Google it. I don't know what you would Google though. Maybe ChatGPT it.
I mean, it definitely just speaks super highly of our future.
Yeah, I definitely wish we had spent more time together.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We got many years to do that. That's it for me. Thank you for taking my questions and congratulations.
You hear that? We got many years to do that.
Again.
Yes, sir.
So proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Now we got to run it back with whoever we get.
Whoever gets, they got to get it, yeah.
oh, whoever comes next, they got to get. Yeah, that's not going to happen, guys. That's not going to happen. We're not going to see a rookie of the year for a while because you guys are that good. We're just not going to see it anymore. Unless we skyrocket to getting Cooper Flag, which is possible. Next year they'll do it for Cooper. It is possible, July. It is possible. Okay? It is definitely possible. Okay? Well, I'll leave you on this, okay? There's some hope. I did it in another video. We'll do it again. Let's see. NBA draft. Was it results? I think it was results. Let's see. All right, here, look. So right now the Spurs are projected around 8th, right? That's where we're expected to be. You look at recent history. We can go to 2024. You can see the Rockets skyrocketed 6. Every year it happens to a team. And the Atlanta Hawks skyrocketed 9 spots. You can see, okay, it didn't happen for us because it was rigged. Let's see. The Kings went up 3 spots from 7. I think we get some bigger ones in 2021. Or maybe not. You can see that the Toronto Raptors, and the reason why it's like this is just how it's set up, right? I think I'll go over that in a minute. You can see the Hornets went up 5. So every time, ever since they changed up the draft, it's not mock, is it? Gosh, it's not mock. What is it? It's like odds, pick odds. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, so you can see there's this big gap here, right? So yeah, you have a decent enough likelihood of being in the top 4, right? So the Spurs got a decent chance. Okay, it's not perfect. Not as good as the Nets' chances, not as good as Toronto Raptors' chances, but they have a chance to skyrocket into those top 4. We just gotta, cross our fingers for a few picks. And if we're in that top 4, anything's possible. I want Carter Bryant. I do too. I really like Carter Bryant. We got to go over more players though. We've only went over Carter Bryant so far.